Our next contestant, all the information I have is her name is Jen. I was going to say where she was from and all that, but that's not here.
Jen is from here.
Jen, come
Come
on up to
over
the
here,
stage.
Jen has designed
Give it her,
her very
Jen.
own dress. Make some noise for Jen right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Is that true?
Yes, it is.
You designed your own dress?
Actually, my boyfriend did.
You design your own dress. Do you do your own? Do you have your own like clothing line or something? You do. Let's promote it since there's 7 or 8 people here. Yes.
How long have you been doing this for?
Only like 2 months. But,
Really?
Yeah.
You guys like the dress Jen is wearing so far? All right.
Jen, what I
Now,
was
you have a website where they can find this stuff?
There's a MySpace link.
MySpace?
Facebook.
Okay.
It's
What is-
nocturnal, but it's spelled NCTRNL.
Wait,
No
hold on,
vowels.
hold on. What is that? What is that?
NCTRNL.
NCTR and Nocturnal.
What's funny is I don't know if any human being in this on this planet would remember that address if you did not spell it for them.
It was the pre-interview. Her family owns a lot of guns. They're professional gun importers. You don't mind me saying that, right?
I don't care.
I would
It's
rather
all
you
good.
held that.
They import them and they sell them to drug lords.
Really?
Yeah. That movie Lord of War with Nicolas Cage.
Yes,
That's
yes.
actually loosely based on my life.
And to pedophiles too. So it's all good.
This interview's off to a great start.
And Jen reads the Farmer's Almanac a lot.
Yes.
Well, let's talk about the Farmer's Almanac
Let's
for a
start
minute.
there.
Because that's always something I'd like to talk about. They still exist?
Apparently.
Farmer's Almanac. Honestly, if I had a Farmer's Almanac, I would watch it. I'd read it regularly. I enjoy that kind of a thing. But you told us earlier that the Farmer's Almanac predicted this weather. Is that what you told Andy, if I'm not mistaken?
Yes.
She did.
Apparently supposed to not have a seat.
Does that mean, what was your grade point average, by the way?
I didn't go to high school.
Good for
my
you.
whole senior year. I literally
See, you're not there to high school.
No, I was absent 40 days my senior year, and I still graduated with an A average.
Because what I was going to say was it was really meant to be that everyone here was supposed to have a lower IQ than Andy and I, and it's worked out to be completely the opposite. My questions are completely irrelevant. You're way smarter than me, as was Roxanne, which is okay. So my stupid questions that I have that I couldn't even answer are not even worthy of your response. I'm not even going to get into that. Well, let's start by asking, where are you from, by the way? We didn't even get there.
I live in Ocean, but I grew up in Brielle.
Oh, so you're from the area.
She's from Brielle. Give a nice hand for Brielle in the house. Let's go.
Might as well do that. And I'm going to ask you too, because we asked this question to Roxanne. Are you a Yankee fan?
Not so much.
You're not. Are you a Met fan?
I don't really watch sports.
Okay, then I have a couple of questions for you then, which is great. That's good news to hear that. Actually, if you had a drink, I'm going to take one out of Chris's book. If we had to name a drink, because that's part of what happens with this. If you do win, we're going to name a drink after you, martini. What would you name that?
I originally had something else planned, but a girlfriend of mine suggested I do the Sodini Martini.
Sudini Martini. Is that your last name? That doesn't count. Michelle, did you come up with that?
I have a better name.
What's that?
The Nocturnal Martini.
Nocturnal.
Oh, I like
That's
that.
true. It's
Maybe you're
if you guys would drop the obvious, we could just call it the Nocturnal and make it a lot hipper and cooler.
That's fine.
What's your favorite band?
My favorite band, I'd have to say Papa Roach.
Papa Roach, really? You've been disqualified, all right? I need a cup of
I
coffee.
thought she was going to say Bon Jovi for some
Get
reason.
outta
I really thought you were going to say that.
Why Papa Roach?
They're just awesome. They've
Really?
been consistent. They've been around forever.
Okay.
I love them.
All right.
A lot of energy.
What is your favorite song of all time?
Of all time. Porcelain by Moby.
Really? That's a great song. Well done. All right, I'm done with the interview, actually. No, Porcelain's a good answer, actually. That's one of my all-time favorite songs. Congratulations.
Now, let me ask you a question right now. Obviously, as a Hawk Honey, you would be representing the radio station. You'd be going to bars. Are you considered a people person?
Definitely. I work retail. I love people.
What do you do? Did we ask her that?
I have a very eclectic career situation.
This whole thing went off the railings. All right, wait. What is your job?
I work part-time at an upscale clothing boutique.
Well, you own your own clothing company, so you're excused.
But, that's just to pay the bills.
Would you be willing to design a t-shirt for me?
Of course.
You would?
Yeah.
All right.
Give me some ideas, we'll get it on the silk screen, you're good to go.
I would love a dress that looks a lot like yours, actually, but in a pantsuit, if possible.
How about a onesie?
Can you imagine if I walked out with a pantsuit on?
Absolutely, I couldn't imagine you
I
doing that.
envision a onesie.
A onesie for me?
Yes.
You obviously don't know me very well, because I wouldn't fill it out.
The first question I'm going to ask, have you ever been caught by your parents having sex?
Yes.
Great question. A good answer. There you go.
How about, have you ever caught your parents having sex?
Yes.
You have?
Yeah.
Wow, what is that like? Let's talk about what it was like. What happened when you caught your parents having sex?
They disappeared for a while, and I heard some noises upstairs. I knocked on the door and go, yo.
Things were never the same between us.
Yeah.
We never had Thanksgiving dinner again.
Awkward is the operative word.
But you know what? I always wondered with that, because I've never had that happen to me, thank God. Well, I've always wondered with that, does it change the dynamics of your relationship? Because now you've seen...
Well, they were divorced, so that made it even weirder.
At the time that you caught them, they were divorced? That's absolutely unbelievable. I don't even know where to go after that one.
I'm going to give you another question right now. Now, being the fact we are a classic rock radio station, do you like classic rock?
Some of it, yeah.
Can you finish this sentence? I woke up in a Soho doorway, a policeman knew my...
Wait.
I woke up in a Soho doorway, a policeman knew my what?
Name?
Name! Very good, good
All right,
job.
well done. She has no idea what song she just did.
No, I have no
That's
idea.
all right. Blanks, that's totally okay. All right, here's one. Being you're not a classic rock fanatic, which of these was not a member of the Beatles?
Okay.
Okay, this is gonna be. I go to Beatles questions all the time.
Steve.
Paul McCartney, George Harrison, Mick Jagger, or
Mick
Ringo
Jagger.
Starr. Very well. All right. So you obviously know, but you have basic knowledge. She did too.
Are you ready for another one?
Yes.
I don't have one.
Who is nicknamed the boss?
Bruce Springsteen.
There you go.
All right.
That was a softball
So make
right
it a little
there.
more difficult. Okay. The symbol of the Olympic Games is composed of how many interlocking rings?
7.
7. Anybody else want to answer that question? To be honest with you, I had 5 and I questioned myself.
Really?
I was like, wait a minute, I better check
Oh,
the
good.
room.
I have an important question. Do you know how to pump your own gas?
No, but
What's up with that?
apparently in New Jersey you only need to pump your fist.
We live in we live in New Jersey. We don't need to pump our own gas. As a hawk honey, would you wear a bikini every day?
Yeah, totally.
As a hawk honey, would you run naked in a rainstorm?
Of course.
we
Anything
go.
for the hawk.
As a hawk honey, would you run naked through our studio for 14 hours a day?
Sure.
Okay, good. You
Cardio.
win.
Jonesy is gonna
Roxanne,
Jonesy's gonna go there and he's like, what the hell's going on?
Jonesy. But our hawk honey winner
Is
for the first official hawk honey selection show is honey number 1.
Roxy!
Roxanne. Roxy is our first official hawk honey number 1. She will win the esteemed honor of being the first official ever hawk honey. Now wait, we did this in the back of the day. Doesn't count because it wasn't official, because it wasn't me and Andy. So therefore, you are the first official hawk honey. Jen was an absolutely stellar runner-up. And Jen is also a hawk honey without question. Would you agree, Rox?
I agree. She's a beautiful girl.
Both, we might never have 2 prettier girls doing this. We need to understand that moving
We hope
forward.
we do though.
We hope we do, but the bar has been set high and we may never get to this level again. How often do we get 2 10s in the room? This is what we call radio as a true train wreck, and it worked out the most beautiful train wreck of all time.
This is awesome though. Thank you guys so much for listening to 105.7 The Hawk. We'll be doing crazy shit like this all summer, so make sure you hang out with us and just have a good time.
What's that? Oh yeah, I want to say this too. Real quick, before I introduce the band, I thank Michelle, Teddy, Ashley, the whole Hawk Flight crew for being here and filming and everything. This is awesome. The next one is going to be even better. You want to believe that? Can you imagine this could get better? Crying out loud.